Everyone, welcome to the video of the week. Today's video of the week is Walking Dead Season 10, Episode number 14 coverage. So this episode was really good episode, honestly. It kind of showed at the beginning when Carol had let Negan out of the cell. Their agreement was that if Negan was to kill Alpha and then bring her head to Carol, that Carol would give a good word for Negan, pretty much. So, obviously, we all know, now that they're back at present time, that Negan actually played up to his, quote-unquote, end of the bargain. But then, now it came to where Carol had to give up her end of the bargain after putting Alpha's head on this one spike. Well, Carol wasn't ready to do the end of the bargain, so her and Negan kind of split parts. Negan ends up running into Daryl after going back to look and check up on Lydia. Daryl doesn't believe him at first, but then after the Whispers attack him and all that and try to say that Negan's the new Alpha, Negan ends up taking out Whispers with him, and those two kind of got a little bit of a trust thing going on, and then they head back to Alexandria. Meanwhile, while all this is going on, Carol is kind of hallucinating that Alpha is still around, and she's kind of being like a negative nuisance to her throughout this episode. However, Carol's not really letting it bother her too much. And then she ends up eventually going back to this place to try to go back onto the boat, but she gets stuck. A walker almost kills her, but she manages to break free and kill the walker and then head back to Alexandria. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with them. Meanwhile, while all this is happening, the Whispers are without a leader, pretty much. And Beta finds out that obviously Alpha is dead. He takes Alpha's head. And yeah, at first he was keeping it, and then he goes back to this place and he finds a guitar and some of his old records, as we all know that Beta used to be a country singer in The Walking Dead. So he started playing his song to distract or get some of the walkers to come towards him and in the house or whatever. He ends up killing the zombified head of Alpha, then pretty much uses part of her head for a new mask, or like part of his old mask, but part of her head. It's a new way to confuse people. And then, while all this is going on, Eugene finally tells the Hilltop people and, like, King Ezekiel and them what his plan was to go meet this girl or whatever. And so, at first, some people were kind of hesitant, but then they all agree, some of them agree to go with him, which was Miko, I think her name is, and King Ezekiel. Well, they had, one of their horses got bit, so they had to put him down. But in addition to that, also, King Ezekiel seems like he's getting a little bit worse with his cancer, his thyroid cancer. So that's not good. So he told them to pretty much put him down if it comes to it, but they said no. But they end up going into this town. Now, in this town, it's really weird when because people, like, zombies are tied. When they rode into town, I should say, on the horses, there's this zombie lady that's tied on a rocking chair outside. So I was thinking, okay, well, that's a little bit weird, but okay, maybe it's just there for show. And then you see a zombie couple, looking like they're on a couple date thing. Then you see a zombie cop and a zombie person that they had pulled over. And push comes to shove, King Ezekiel gets a huge laugh out of it. And then they meet this girl. We don't know who it is, but she's like, well, hiya. And she has way too much energy to be in a zombie apocalypse. That's just my opinion. Just way too much energy. Um, like, way too much excitement, I should say. But we'll have to wait and see who exactly this girl is in the next episode. And I can confirm that they have announced that the final of The Walking Dead for this season, episode 16, will be later in the season, or later in the year. So they'll be showing next Sunday's Walking Dead. But then after that, it'll be later in the year. I believe they said fall. But with that said, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace. And next Wednesday's video of the week will be WWE WrestleMania 36 predictions. Now, I do not watch or I did not see any spoilers. I don't look at any spoilers. I'm watching it when it comes on the network. So, that's the way I plan on doing things. So, my predictions could be wrong. I don't know. They could be right. We'll have to wait and see. All I know is that's what it'll be. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.